Hi everybody, I'm Blair Huggins and I teach 7th grade US history here at Middle School East. I'm also on our Middle School East Racial Equity Committee, and we thought that for this Black History Month, that our committee would share out some resources that we think would help you on your racial equity journey. And so our first resource that we want to share with you is a documentary called 13th. It is streaming on Netflix right now, and it's a historical overview of America's really complicated relationship with race and enslavement and the treatment of African Americans. It is written and directed by an African American woman named Ava DuVernay. She is excellent. She already received a nomination for an Academy Award for this documentary, and she's won multiple Emmy Awards. She also has found success in writing and directing and producing a few other films like Selma and A Wrinkle in Time. This documentary, 13th, is a reference to the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. And the 13th Amendment officially abolished slavery from the United States. And it also abolished involuntary servitude, except for punishment as a crime. And therein we find the loophole, except as a punishment for crime. I'm going to let Ms. DuVernay kind of continue with that thread. The documentary itself is enlightening, but at times it can be really painful to watch, I'll admit. It clarifies topics that you may or may not have heard of, terms that maybe you've heard of before that you just don't really know what they mean. And you hear them sometimes in public and political discourse, words like slavery and Jim Crow and police brutality, the industrial prison complex and mass incarceration, Ferguson, Missouri. Maybe you've heard of terms like Black Lives Matter and white privilege. So it really explores all of these things, and it includes interviews with activists and historians, academics, and political figures that are both Republican and Democrat. I really want to recommend this documentary to you. It's really good. It can be super heavy at times, especially if you're just beginning your journey on researching and understanding racial equity and inequities. And it can be downright brutal, even if you're well into that journey. I'll admit that. There are moments even when I was watching this that my heart felt like it was being just torn out, and I had to take a break. And it is okay if you have to take some breaks through this and watch it in segments, but it's because of that I encourage you to watch. I as a white person, I need to do my best to really understand the experience of people of color, and I think this right here is a great first stepping stone on figuring that out and how to be a better person and how to be a better teacher. So I encourage you to watch 13th. It is now streaming on Netflix, the documentary by Ava DuVernay. And again, if you feel like that you need to watch it in segments, do that. I just really encourage you to watch it. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.